Hey guys, so we just had some sporadic price action on Bitcoin, so I wanted to jump on here and just give you a quick update about what I see going on. So just to recap, I mean, on Bitcoin, basically, we have a significant level on the chart. It's right here around, I'd say around 31,600 ish, something like around there. 36,000, no, 31,600. And that's the level that when we did this big correction after the first run up, that's where the candle bodies closed above and we got support here on a weekly time frame. Then we came up, we made a second high, but we had a big bearish divergence. And then we ended up breaking down. Yeah, just to show you the bearish divergence. Let's go to the monthly here, right here. And then you can see it right here. So this second leg up made a higher high, but we had a lower low on this RSI oscillator. So then we formed a, this is called a descending wedge, which is a bearish pattern. We broke out. And after we broke out, yeah, let's see here. Yeah, see, we broke out, and then you see this long wick here, this bullish price action. This is the retest. So that was the retest off this downward sloping resistance level from the descending wedge. And then we had this huge bullish engulfing candle. And then we fought for a while with this resistance level here at just around 29,400. We broke that, and then we faced the resistance level around 31,500 that I just mentioned. And then you see this first time when we came up, we got rejected right away. The very next candle, these are weekly candles, was a bearish engulfing candle. So that gave you the sign that it's time to get out. There's big weakness coming. And then we came down and we were getting resistance from this downsloping resistance line. And only recently we broke out again with another huge bullish engulfing candle. And you'll see the difference. Okay, this is important. So you see the first time we came to this level, the next one, bearish engulfing candle, we got rejected right away. But now look what's happening. Now we're not getting rejected. Well, we're just fighting with it, but there's no bearish engulfing candle here. So the more time we spend in this level, the more bullish that is, right? It's like we're gathering the troops to push through, essentially. You can think of it like that. So yeah, and actually this formation right here, it's a bull flag. So you have the flagpole, and then this is just forming a bull flag. This is a very bullish sign. A bull flag under resistance, about a month closing just under it without getting smashed down. This major resistance, the most significant resistance on the Bitcoin chart, is a good sign. And another thing, so a previous strong resistance level was this level right here. So let me grab a horizontal line. You see right here. So we came up, rejected, smashed down, came up, rejected. Then we got, like I said, we wicked off the support, the resistance turned support. And then normally when you break a significant level of resistance, you're going to come back and retest it. Look what we did, guys. Came back, had the retest, exploded out, and now we're just forming a bull flag. So, I mean, these are, you see only three, 4 candles here. It doesn't look like, but this is 1 month of tedious, boring price action, ranging price action. So let's look at the daily now, and then you can see that we're just trading within this range. And this fakes everybody out. It just drives people crazy. And if you're not patient in markets, you're gonna lose your money, right? So it'll pump up, and then all the bulls will get excited. Oh, we're going to the moon. We're going to 47K. Poof, back down. Then here, the bears, we come down here. The bears will get excited. Oh, we're going to see the bottom's not in. We're going down to 12K. No, back up, back down, back up, back down. That's all we're doing. We're just in this range, guys. So, I mean, don't get too excited unless we break this level, unless we break one of these levels. So the bottom level is around 29,500, and the upper level is, hold on, let me get a more accurate view on it. The upper region would be around, hold on, 34,000. Let's say 31.5, 31.5, 31.6. So you know what? I would say 31.6. Don't get too excited unless we break 31,600. And we just had this pump here. You'll see it more clearly on if I go to the 1 hour. Okay, so we had this huge pump, from about 30,200 all the way up to around 31,000. and then we just got smashed down. So you might think, why did we get smashed down? Well, I'll take you to the other chart. And if you had these indicators, you would have seen this, right? So we came up, look where we got rejected. So I talk about these indicators pretty much every one of my videos, but if you're new here, I'll explain it. This is called the SMART trail. It's a dynamic level of support and resistance, and it also gives you a quick, you'll be able to look at this and identify the trend right away. So if the SMART trail is blue and the price is above the SMART trail, then you're in an uptrend, and if it's red and you're below it, you're in a downtrend. But if you are below it, so if you're above it, sorry, it acts as a support level. So you see here, we crashed down. Look where we got support at this blue SMART trail. This was the support. And likewise, if we're underneath it, we come up to it, boom, we got smashed down, right? We got smashed down by this red SMART trail resistance. So that served as the resistance, and that's why people sold off right here. These indicators are great. But anyway, guys, just a quick update. Okay, so if you want to trade this, right? So if you want a short-term time frame trade, let's see here. Let's turn that off and let's trade within the previous day high and the previous day low. So again, this is really important to mark on your charts, guys. And oftentimes the price will, once they're set, the price will bounce around in between it. So if I was to enter a trade right here, I mean, I see one option. It's not ideal because we are almost near the midpoint of the previous day low, and I would put my stop down there. Let's just see what kind of risk reward we can get on this if I was to take it. So we'll enter a long position, and we would enter right here. And I mean, I'd have to put this all the way down here. So I'd be risking 1.92% on a trade in order to get, no, it's not worth taking, guys. That's a bad risk reward. Forget that. So since we're right in the middle, I would just say, just wait for now, right? If we break this previous day high, then target this upper region, this order block. Basically, order blocks are regions on a chart that have a lot of transaction history, and they tend to serve as support and resistance levels. So if we come back up to this range, which would also put you back under, just under this daily, is it the daily? No, it's the 4 hour, I think. Yeah, this 4 hour resistance, if we come back to this, then you can maybe consider looking, you can maybe consider entering a short with a stop loss just above it. So, I mean, trading is just all about taking high probability trades that have a good risk reward ratio, right? So, yeah, if you came up here to the top, if you were able to, okay, let's just theoretically see how this would play out. If we entered a short position up here, the last high, we enter a short up here. If the price comes up there, who knows? No guarantees it does. We put a stop loss just above it, and then we would target the previous day high, which was this previous resistance, which would likely flip into support. We can get a good risk reward ratio of, we'd risk 1 and then make over 7. So we'd be risking 0.20%, not even 1%, and we would target 1.41%. You can, or I would use a little bit of leverage to amplify that. So that's a trade I would potentially look for. Alternatively, you can also just try to, if we come back up to the previous day high, another play would just be to enter there. You would enter here, and then you place your stop slightly above it. Wait for the candle to close, so you make sure you don't get wicked out or whatever, and then you would just target. Probably back down. I would target personally. I would target here because this is the previous resistance, and this is where we had to change the character, and that would give me a risk reward ratio of about 1 to 13, which is amazing. Risking 0.11% to get 1.41%. So these are the kind of trade setups you want to look for, guys. Don't think you always have to be in a trade. Just be patient. You can set alerts, and you can even set limit orders in the specific regions with tight stop losses. And even with this system, if you're just trading like this, even if you're wrong more than half the times you're right will make up for it, right? Because this is a 13-to-1 trade or 1 to 13 risk reward trade. So yeah, you can be wrong more. You can be wrong most of the time and still be profitable like this. So guys, just be patient. We're in a long, boring range right now. Don't get too excited if it pumps or if it dumps, as long as we hold those levels that I mentioned. So right here. But overall, the long-term time frame, it looks good, right? We're literally just forming a bull flag at the resistance level. We've already retested the breakout point, and eventually I would like to see it come back up. I mean, we would get around here, around this range would be a significant level of resistance, I would assume. because its previous support level, support will flip to resistance. So it's just under here. So you can see here, it's a cluster. We had it was served as resistance for a while, and then it became support. So if we break this, if this bull flag breaks, which is statistically likely, break up first major level of resistance would be around 35,643. And then if we break that, ultimately, I mean, this would be major, just under $47,000. Okay, guys, so that's just a update on Bitcoin. If you haven't subscribed and you want to get notified when I put these videos out, I'll be putting about 2-3 updates or analysis videos per day. Just subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. I'm a new channel. I'm just getting started, and it's good feedback. All right, guys, have a good day. Take care. Bye.